Welcome back and thank you so much for watching this video. This is a Shop My Stash update. I usually do a Shop My Stash every 2 to 3 weeks, but right now I think it's been a month since I uploaded a Shop My Stash. I've gotten very behind and I was out of town for over a week, but now I am back and I'm excited to share my thoughts on these products. I do also do a lot of project pans on my channel. So my Shop My Stash is all color cosmetics like blush, lip products, and eyeshadow. And for complexion products like foundation and powder, those I use things that are in my project pans. So check out my project pan playlist. I've got a lot of videos there. And then also all my Shop My Stash videos are in my Shop My Stash playlist. So what I do for this is pick out a few eyeshadow palettes and then a few like blushes, lip products. I give you my thoughts, and then the second half of the video, I will pick out new products. And for the eyeshadow palettes, I show you pictures of the eye looks that I did. So let's get started. I'm going to start with Chic products, and this is the item that I used the least in this Shop My Stash, unfortunately. And that is this blush palette that has 3 magnetic single blushes. So this is from Kylie Cosmetics that is discontinued. It's really, really pretty, and I think I only used it once or twice. This is MAC Melba. I love this blush, and I've used this one. I think I used 2 or 3 times. This one I didn't use at all. It's MAC Swiss Chocolate. I know. The reason is that I've been really focused on my Project Pan blush, and when I went out of town, I did not bring that. And then I also had this face palette in this Shop My Stash, and so this is the Becca Chloe palette. This one I did use more. I love the blushes in here. These two are so pretty, and I really enjoy the highlighter as well. I think I only used the bronzer once, but I really enjoy the bronzer also. This is a really nice face palette, so this one I got a decent amount of use on, and I really, really do like it. Before I recap the eyeshadow palettes, I did actually have 3 lip products. And this one is the Yensa Super 8 Vibrant Silk Lipstick in the shade Captivate. And this is actually a really nice lipstick. It looks very dark and bold, but it's actually a bit more sheer than it looks in the tube. And I mixed this in with some lighter lipsticks, and I thought it was really nice. I actually really enjoyed it. It's a really nice, what it says, it's a silky formula, but it's a bit on the sheer side. So you can wear it on its own, or you can mix it in with other things, which is what I did. And then I also had this lipstick, which is Charlotte Tilbury in Bitch Perfect. And this is like a peachy nude. And I did wear this several times. I like this one. I think this may actually be one of my favorite nudes in my collection for my skin tone. But I'm not like wowed by the formula for the price. I think it's a nice color, but yeah, formula wise, I'm not sure that I'm like really blown away by that, but it is a nice lipstick. And then I had the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil Shimmer. This is in the shade Red Hot. And this I think I only used once. And this is also something that is more sheer than it looks in the tube. It's a red, but you can see it's definitely got that sheer effect. And this, when I wore it, I think I layered it with some lighter liquid lipsticks. I need to use this more. I actually really like it. And it looks super shimmery in the tube, but as you can see in the swatch, there really isn't a lot of shimmer, which is fine by me because I don't like a lot of shimmer in my lip glosses, but that is a nice product. I just wish I had used it more. Alrighty, let's recap the eyeshadow palettes, and I had 3 for this round. First up is the Natasha Denona Mini Glam palette, and did I love this palette or what? I love my mini palettes so much from Natasha Denona. They are so good. And this one was great. So one look that I did, this one I wore in a video. I just had this shade all over the lid and this one in the crease. Super easy, beautiful. I love this palette so much. Another look that I did was this one in the crease, this one in the outer corner, and then on the lid, the gray matte from the Biba palette. I love an all matte eye look. I don't wear them enough considering how much I love an all matte eye look. But yeah, this palette is beautiful. I did use this shade as well, and this one. I did a look with this one and a couple other looks, but I just did not take pictures of those. Those are the 2 that I have photos of, but loved it. I got great use out of this palette. It is fantastic. Then next up, I included my two Morphe palettes because I've kind of been neglecting these, kind of considering even decluttering them, but honestly, I loved them so much, I've decided against decluttering them. So this palette, I've said this before, I would not buy this if it came out now, but I have it and I actually really like it. So I did a few different looks. I think I only have a picture of one though, and that was using this like reddish burgundy shimmer all over the lid and some of the matte browns in the crease and outer corner. Let me see what that shade is called actually. That one, oh yeah, that one's called Hilster. Really nice dark red, actually, really pretty. I really liked this look and I did the other looks. I enjoyed the other looks I did as well. This is a really nice palette. The quality is still there. I've had this palette for many years now and it's still good. I mean, I hate how bulky it is, but I gotta say I enjoy the quality. And then the other one, I said I was considering decluttering this and boy, have I changed my mind. This is the other Morphe Jaclyn Hill. This is the Ring the Alarm. Now, there are definitely similarities to the other Jaclyn Hill palette I just showed you. However, this one pulls a lot more orange and like super warm toned. And turns out the looks were more different than I thought. I did one where I used this one in the inner corner and then some of these color, or no, it was this one on the inner corner. That shade is called Lolly. That is such a pretty like pink shimmer and it almost has like a bit of an orange duochrome. I loved that one. And then I did another look. I'm trying to remember. I think I used this shade Boom all over the lid and then the same mattes in the outer corner. I mean, whenever I use the mattes in this, I kind of just like use them all. I put the more orangey ones in the crease and then these darker shades in the outer corner. That's pretty much what I always do with this palette. I am actually really impressed. I think the quality on this is really good. I know that a lot of people didn't like these palettes when they came out and maybe some were formulated different than others. I have no idea, but I actually really like it. And the funny thing about this was that when I wore this palette, I got multiple compliments on my eyeshadow in person. Like strangers came up to me and were like, wow, your eyeshadow looks beautiful. And it didn't happen just once. It happened like 3 times when I was wearing this palette, which is so random, I know. But I was like, wow, that's unusual. Like that doesn't usually happen to me, but I feel like that says something when totally like random people are like, wow, your eyeshadow looks amazing. So I don't know, I gotta say I really liked this palette and I do think that for me it is different enough from this one because as I mentioned, this one does have warm tones, but this one is just way more orange and yeah, I gotta say I really like it. So I enjoyed all 3 palettes in this round. I feel like I got good use out of them and I've been saying that I'm planning an eyeshadow palette declutter. It may be a couple more weeks on that because I'm just not totally sure. There were a few palettes that I was considering decluttering, like the Morphe ones, and then I used them and loved them. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that is it for the recap. Let's get into picking some new products. I'm going to start with lip products, and I think I had too many lip products in the last round because I didn't get enough use out of all of them. And I'm still working on lip glosses and project pans. So I think I just want to pick a lipstick. I recently did do declutters for both lipstick and lip gloss, so you can check those out if you are interested. This one from AOA Studio from the Shop Miss A website is really nice. And this shade is called Reese. I haven't used this one in a while and I actually love all 3 of these that I have. These definitely, I didn't declutter any of the colors that I had. And I did swatch all my lip products in that video if you are interested. These are really nice. And so this one's more pink, this one's kind of like peachy pink, and this one is more purple. I think I want to use this one actually. This shade, yeah, Reese. You know, I think it's really nice. These have a really great applicator. It's a really nice satin formula. These are only $1.50. And yeah, after doing that declutter, I remembered how much I love these. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this. I've decided to skip over bronzer because I am working on several bronzers in project pans. So we're just gonna hold off on that. I did also do a blush declutter and I feel a lot better about my blush collection right now. Because yeah, I had a lot of blush. I still have a lot of blush, but this drawer is more manageable now. So I feel good about that. And I did also swatch all my blushes in that video. And one that I mentioned I really love is this one by NARS. What is the shade? Luster. Haven't used this in some time, and it's really pretty peachy color. So that is an option. Another one, the CoverGirl in Soft Sable. This is more like a rosy mauve. This one's beautiful as well. Been a while since I used that one. This one I had forgotten that I even had until I did that declutter, which is sad. This is the Kylie Blush in We're Going Shopping, and this is like a pretty standard peach, but I do love peachy blush. So yeah, these are all kind of ones that as I was doing that declutter, I was like, oh gosh, it's been a while since I've used those. Also, yeah, Becca in Tiger Lily. This is a beautiful orangey copper shade. Really, really nice. Actually, since I have a bit of a tan right now, this one would actually look really, really good. You know what? Okay, let's go with the NARS Luster and Becca Tiger Lily because these are really warm toned, and yeah, I got super tan on my vacation, so I feel like these would be flattering. Alrighty, and then eyeshadow palettes. I realized that I have not opened this drawer very much in my Shop My Stash. I also keep these like empty bottles here. This is just filled with alcohol that I use to sanitize my makeup. I know, this is random, but these just sit here because I have nowhere else to put them. In this drawer are some really nice palettes that I haven't used in a while. First up, this is the palette that I was actually wearing in the intro to this video, the Oden's Hela palette. It's so pretty. I really, really enjoy that one. This I haven't used in a while, the BH Cosmetics Beautiful in Barcelona. Really pretty blues and like cool tone mauves. That one is nice. Another one I haven't used in quite a while is the Ofra Glitch palette. This is all shimmer, and it's been a long time since I've used that one. This is a palette I actually bought not that long ago, a couple months ago, but again, I haven't really used it since then. This is the Switzerland palette from BH Cosmetics. This one is so good. Oh my gosh, there's so many good palettes in this drawer. And there's more back here that are so neglected. It's very, very sad. So let's see. Yeah, the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. One of my favorites. This is an older palette for sure, but it's stunning. And then these here. Oh, this one I just recently did a review on. This I got in PR from What's Up Beauty. This is the Geodes palette. This is beautiful. I have a video up on this. Really nice formula. So I did use this one recently. And then this is their other palette, the Desert Monsoon palette that came out last year. This one is beautiful as well. Gosh, there are a lot of options in this drawer that are amazing. Also, BH Avocado Toast, fantastic palette. And then, oh, here's one that I also haven't used in a while. This is one of the Oden's Eye palettes. This is the, I think this one's called, yeah, the Cat's Breath palette. Really pretty blues and oranges. Okay. I gotta think about this. So those are a bit more colorful. Those two, I think I want to hold off on. Okay, I think I want to pick the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts because I feel like this has neutrals, but I could go more colorful as well. And then I think I want to pick the Ofra palette just because I have not used this in so long. And this I would use with other palettes anyway because it's all shimmer, so I like to have some mattes in there. And then I think I want to go with the Beautiful in Barcelona because, yeah, it's been a while since I've used that. So those are the three palettes that I am going to go with. I am pretty excited. I have a lot of palettes. I've been still debating the ones that I might declutter. We'll see how that goes. But that is it for this Shop My Stash. So check out the Shop My Stash playlist for more. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.